Number 1. A woman named Jen shared a scary experience on TikTok that happened while she was out jogging with her dog in Maryland. As she was running, a white van slowly drove up next to her, then continued toward town. It felt off to her, so she turned around and started heading back home. Not long after, the same van came speeding around a corner, this time with its sliding side door wide open. Sensing danger, Jen quickly jumped into a ditch. At that moment, the van's door slammed shut while it was still in motion. That's when she started recording.
This van rode by me when I was on my drive, when I was on my run. And there they go speeding off. They went around the block, came up on me with the door open, with the side door open. I jumped this ditch and they stopped right there.
In the video, the van can be seen driving off, just as she had described. Later, Jen noticed the van had Florida license plates, which made the situation even more suspicious. She guessed it might have been a rental vehicle, which made it harder to trace. She did report everything to the police, but since no crime had technically occurred, she didn't expect much to come of it.
This happened in the eastern shore of Maryland, and those tags were Florida tags, so I'm assuming that it was a rental vehicle. And I think that because no crime was actually committed, I don't feel like there's really anything for the police to tell me other than if they caught them and there was like somebody in the back of the van or something. So I'm really not expecting.
If you look closely at the video, you can even spot someone in the van's window staring back at her. That alone makes it clear this wasn't just her imagination. It's possible the people in the van had bad intentions but changed their minds once they realized they were being recorded. Thankfully, Jen acted fast and stayed safe. It's a reminder for everyone to always stay alert and trust your instincts, especially when something doesn't feel right. 90% of the people watching have not subscribed yet, so please do, it's free. Number 2. Beth's solo adventures in her camper usually bring peace and scenic escapes, but this trip into the Tennessee woods was anything but relaxing. What started as a typical day of errands and finding a cozy camping spot quickly turned into a night of chaos as a severe storm rolled in.
I am headed northeast of Tennessee. I was down in Georgia, but apparently there's going to be a really bad storm system moving through like Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, Tennessee with some tornado warnings and like very strong likelihood of tornadoes. So I decided to drive a couple hours to avoid those warning areas. It's supposed to be rainy, which is fine, but it allows me a couple days to like ride out the storm. Clouds are really rolling in. It's supposed to start raining any minute. So I'm going to just find a safe spot to camp. Well, the first stop was closed with a gate. This way says that it's public land, but it has not been updated on iOverlander for at least a year.
With tornado warnings sweeping across the south, Beth knew she had to act fast, driving a few hours out of Georgia and into Tennessee to avoid the worst of the weather. She eventually found a place to park for the night.
So I guess the storm has officially hit, and I'm gonna know pretty soon if I have any leaks. Oh my gosh, that thunder feels like it's shaking the van. Is this storm bigger than what my weather app is showing? Or maybe I'm unfamiliar with Tennessee storms to know that this is gonna be worse?
But as the storm intensified, Beth noticed the nearby lake beginning to flood. Realizing the danger, she moved her van to higher ground just in time.
That area now has water filling up. The water is just starting to pile up and make like a little stream here. And so the last thing I want to do is get caught in mud and water, especially when the next 23 hours, it's a lot of water going to be settling here. So see, it's already like starting, and there's the lake, and I don't want to be stuck in that. Okay, I've made the decision to get out of this mud area because the water is really like rising over here and it's puddling so bad. I'm just worried I'm gonna be stuck in the mud. I hope I'm not already. I think it's better for me to get up on more pavement area, so that's what I'm gonna attempt to do. Ooh, it's very muddy already, and it's very muddy already. Not as muddy. Even I'm closer to this other person. This is gravel here, and this is just gonna be a better option.
Moments later, a car arrived and got stuck in the exact spot she had left.
And here's how the storm is moving. So I'm in it, but I'm not in like the crazy parts anyway. Back where I was, then I just moved from over there. A car came in. They just got stuck. They're rocking the van back and forth in reverse and trying to push it out. I'm gonna go out and see if they need any help. I'm putting my boots on. I'm gonna go see if those guys need help. I at least have a shovel that they can use, but they are stuck down where I was. With the rain, it was so bad I had to move because I was worried I was gonna get I don't have a big shovel, but it's what I have.
Beth rushed out to help, armed with nothing but a small shovel and determination. The storm didn't let up, and just as things seemed to calm, her phone lit up.
So I am in Spring City currently, and I just got a tornado watch. It expires tomorrow at 1 p.m. It's going to start today. And let's see the map of where I am. Let's kind of see what's going on here. Oh, yeah, you can see like the weather kind of picking up. Okay, guys, here's the situation. I just got active tornado warning on my phone. I can hear it. It's scary.
If you're just now tuning in, we do have one storm that we're watching right now that has that tornadic condition that's going to straight through. Really need you guys to take shelter.
What was once a tornado watch had now become a tornado warning. Trapped in her van with no shelter nearby, Beth could only wait as thunder rattled her camper and lightning flashed violently outside. Her cat Apollo clung to her as alerts continued to roll in.
Oh gosh, I just got the warning on this saying that I have a tornado warning. Okay, well, we actually have a warning here. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you're outdoors, in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. I don't have a substantial shelter around me. So I just got an alert on my phone that says to take cover immediately. I'm in my van. There's nowhere to take cover, and there are no bathrooms or anything here. It's a little bit freaky, actually. Oh my gosh, the lightning. Oh, that thunder is so bad. I know, it's okay, Paula. It's okay. Shh. Well, there's nowhere to actually like take cover at all because I'm in a freaking van in the middle of the woods. The lightning is insane right now.
Somehow, she made it through the night, but the next morning brought heartbreaking news. Nearby towns had been devastated and family friends had lost their homes. Beth's terrifying night was a chilling reminder of how quickly things can escalate when you're alone in the wilderness.
Arkansas and my granddad in Bakersfield, Missouri. Well, I guess a tornado hit down in Bakersfield last night, and my grandma's cousins, who are elderly, they're in their 80s, like my grandma, they lost their house last night, their barn, all of their outbuildings. They're safe. They had a cellar that they were able to get to, but man, it's just a reminder of how powerful these storms are and how much they really affect people.
Had she stayed in the wrong place for just a little longer, her story could have ended in tragedy. Number 3. A YouTube channel, Sign and Signal, known for exploring creepy and mysterious places, decided to film near a gravesite called Buck's Grave. While capturing some background footage, they noticed something strange.
Yeah. What the f***, dude? I'm zooming in, I can't. Damn, what the f***? What the f*** are you supposed to do? Ain't nobody supposed to be out here? Oh, that just walk in the woods. Where's the headlamp at? The headlamp should be right there. Like he stopped. Did he turn off the light? Can you see in there?
No, I can't see.
I'm zoomed in. I can't hardly see. What the f did we just walk in on? What was he holding? What are you doing?
I don't know.
What are you doing?
I don't want to just sit here.
Well, why can't we just go? We can't turn around and he can wear. Damn it!
The road's too narrow. I can't back up and do this.
You can't. You got to reverse.
We have to go forward. We have to go forward.
What the f, dude? David.
There's just a huge cliff. There's just a huge cliff right here. I don't know what you want me to do.
Are you f***ing serious, bro?
A distant figure wearing a headlamp standing still in the darkness, but within seconds, the light vanished, and things quickly took a disturbing turn. As they continued down a narrow, pitch-black forest road, they spotted someone lying on the ground near the edge. The team wasn't sure what they were seeing, and panic started to set in.
No, look up in there.
Did we go past it?
No, it's right in here. Up in there.
Oh, there's f***ing light. Is that him laying on the ground? No, he f***ing threw the light on the ground. And he f***ing threw that damn light on the ground.
Light. You can't. Are you serious right now, bro?
You can't see it. I thought I heard something. That light's just sitting there. He threw it down.
Hold on. Hold on. You might need help. Hello?
You need help? Dad, we don't need help. What did he have down here?
The figure suddenly got up, switched off the headlamp, and silently disappeared into the woods, leaving behind only the light, which had been thrown to the ground. The crew debated what to do, but with the road too tight to reverse, their only choice was to keep moving forward, deeper into the dark forest. Things got even more unsettling when strange noises echoed through the trees. Unsure whether the person needed help or posed a threat, they hesitated, calling out briefly but got no response. The eerie silence and limited visibility made the whole situation feel dangerously unpredictable.
Dude, go! Dude!
Then, without warning, something terrifying happened. Though exactly what isn't clear, their fear is unmistakable. The team sped off, clearly shaken and confused, not knowing who that person was, why they were out there, or what they might have walked into. One thing was certain: this was far more than just a casual night of filming. Number 4. This is Billy, a devoted fishing enthusiast who spends nearly every spare moment on the water. Through his YouTube channel, Bassonville96, he shares tournament challenges, fishing tips, and outdoor adventures, all aimed at inspiring others to embrace the joy of fishing. But during one seemingly normal trip with his friend Chris, the peaceful escape they were expecting turned into a nerve-wracking and dangerous experience. It was June 13th, 2019. The weather was ideal, the lake calm, and the fish were active. Billy and Chris were in high spirits, already catching multiple fish and soaking in the tranquil atmosphere. They paddled toward a cluster of lakeside homes, unaware that their day was about to take a disturbing turn.
Well, that's goofy. Not a very big one. We're not even going to put this one on the scale, I don't think. This is probably barely a keeper. She's kind of skinny. That was cool, though. Not what I was expecting. And also, I thought it was going to be very large when it blew up. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Whoa, what's going on? Holy smokes.
You kidding me, dude?
What are you doing?
Be careful, man.
What are you doing? What was going on? What are you shooting at, though? Okay.
I'm shaking up, dude. That was not cool.
That was really close. I literally hit, like, right there.
As they approached the area, a sudden gunshot rang out, hitting the water shockingly close to their canoe, within just a few feet. Neither of them knew what to make of it at first. The moment was jarring and left them visibly shaken. The shot had come from one of the houses nearby, yet there had been no warning, no explanation, and no visible reason for it. Instead of clarifying the situation, the man who had fired the shot simply turned away and returned indoors, offering no real response. Billy and Chris were left stunned, trying to process what had just happened. Their initial confusion quickly turned into fear, and they made the immediate decision to leave the area before the situation could escalate.
Let's get out of here. I don't like being over here. That's kind of scary.
You're just shooting down the lake, dude. What are you?
We had to dip out of there. I don't know. He wouldn't like explain what he was doing either. There was like no geese or anything, but he shot like a 22, probably like within 20 feet of us. It literally scared the crap out of
close.
us.
It ricocheted and hit the water.
Yeah, I have no idea what was going on.
I didn't really want to talk about it a lot with him, but
yeah, didn't want to talk around him. Didn't want to put him on blast or anything.
Oh, you should be put on blast.
Yeah, it seemed like an accident, but he wouldn't like explain himself. Oh, sorry, didn't see you there. Hey, why are you shooting a gun in a public lake? Hey, why are you shooting a gun at a public lake? Literally with houses and campers everywhere. But hey, don't do that. That was definitely the first and closest time to me being shot.
I'm very shaken up right now.
Later, upon reviewing the footage, Billy decided to take the responsible route and reported the incident to the local authorities. Firing a weapon near people on a public lake, especially with homes and other boaters nearby, was not only reckless, it was illegal.
I really don't know how I handled it until I went back and watched the video. I don't think I handled it very well. We definitely should have pursued the dude a little bit more. He kind of just shrugged it off and walked inside, but also he was carrying a gun, so I really didn't want to, I didn't really want to piss him off or anything. But I'm going to probably take this video footage to the authorities so they kind of know what's going on, because it's not legal to fire a firearm that close to other people. There's literally like kids skiing around the lake. There's people that live like right next to it. I don't know how that's, I don't even know what happened. Like I don't understand what happened.
Although the incident ended without physical harm, the psychological impact was significant. What began as a fun and relaxing outing nearly turned into a tragic event. It served as a chilling reminder that even in nature's calmest settings, unexpected threats can emerge without warning. Number 5. In October 2023, YouTuber Crazy Quadi, known for his intense van camping adventures, decided to take things to the next level. Instead of parking his van in the wilderness, he chose to camp alone inside an old abandoned house tucked away in the countryside. What started as a fresh take on his usual content quickly turned into one of his most unsettling nights ever.
Well, y'all, welcome back. So I'm out here on another adventure, and tonight we are out at an abandoned house, and this is out in the country. It's been abandoned for a while, as you can see.
Shortly after exploring the decaying structure, Quadi set up his tent and began settling in. But as night fell, the building's quiet turned ominous. Strange noises echoed from upstairs, footsteps, creaks, and thuds that grew louder by the minute.
There's definitely something up there. Get! I can hear it walking around, whatever it is. Probably a raccoon. There's definitely something upstairs right now. I haven't even cooked dinner yet, and once I do dinner, I'll have to bag that up. Bag up my leftovers or my food bag. I'm gonna toss that outside as far as I can.
At first, he tried to rationalize the sounds, blaming raccoons or the wind rustling through overgrown branches. But nothing could shake the feeling that he wasn't alone.
It's only 9:30, 9:26. I mean, the wind has picked up a bit. So it could be branches clunking against the house, especially up front, because they're like everything is grown right up to the house. But it sounded like there was something walking around right above me.
Despite the unsettling atmosphere, he stayed the night, filming every moment of the unnerving experience.
Yeah!
By morning, he packed up and left unharmed. But his audience was divided. Some applauded his bravery, while others said they would have bolted at the first sound. Many viewers speculated the noises came from a squatter living in the house, unknowingly disturbed by Quadi's presence. Whatever the case, one thing's for sure. This creepy encounter proved that not every solo camping trip is as peaceful as it seems. Number 6. The Appalachian Mountains are known for their serene beauty. Rolling hills, endless forests, and scenic trails stretching across 13 US states. But those who've explored them closely know there's more to this place than just breathtaking views. Beneath the greenery lies a darker, mysterious reputation. Hikers whisper strange rules, like don't respond if you hear something, or never acknowledge what you see. TikTok user Lizzie, a fan of remote hiking adventures, became fascinated by these eerie legends. After binge-watching countless Appalachian horror stories, she and her friend Alexandra decided to see the mountains for themselves. Playing it safe, they rented a cabin near the forest instead of camping out in the wild. Their first day went smoothly, just scenic hikes and peaceful views. But the calm wouldn't last. Around 2 a.m., they were jolted awake by horrifying screams echoing through the night. Someone was shouting, "Ayuda!" Spanish for help. Then gunshots.
Mike.
The screams rang out from the dark woods beyond their cabin, sounding desperate and real. Terrified and frozen with fear, the girls remembered the warnings they'd seen online. Stay silent, don't react. So they did nothing. Once safely away from the area, they decided to upload the footage online. The video blew up. While some viewers slammed them for not calling for help, others supported their decision, citing the countless stories of how acknowledging the unexplained in these mountains can make things worse. To this day, Lizzie and Alexandra have not spoken further about the experience, leaving viewers haunted by the chilling footage and wondering what truly happened in those woods. Number 7. In this eerie solo camping video, Indonesian YouTuber Guess It Official heads into a location with a deeply disturbing past. Known for visiting haunted and spiritually active places, he often ventures where most wouldn't dare. This time, he camps at a site rumored to be haunted by the spirit of a woman whose tragic death left a lasting mark on the area. What follows is a night full of unexplainable events that strongly suggest he wasn't alone out there. At first, everything seems normal. He cooks a simple meal, makes some hot chocolate, and chats with the camera to lighten the mood. But even in those early moments, he admits the place feels heavy, almost like something is watching.
Jadi pada tahun 2018 atau 2019 teman-teman, di lokasi sini pernah ditemukan sosok mayat perempuan teman-teman. Jadi kata temanku itu si perempuan itu selalu dibuang di lokasi sini teman-teman. Ya sempat menggemparkan warga setempat sih. Dan yang lebih tragisnya itu teman-teman, si mayatnya itu ditemukan sudah 4 hari 7 harian gitu teman-teman, dan udah menimbulkan bau-bau busuk, dan ditemukan oleh warga yang sedang mencari kayu bakar di lokasi sini teman-teman. Dan curiga tau, soalnya tuh baunya tuh menyengat banget, dan setelah dicari ke sana ke sini ternyata itu sosok mayat perempuan teman-teman, dengan kondisi badan yang tidak mengenakan baju. Lalu mencari kayu, padahal sore ya teman-teman, sering mendengarkan suara-suara rintihan orang menangis gitu. Tapi ada juga kejadian teman-teman, ada yang mencari topeng gitu kalau malam gitu, mencari topeng, dan sini pernah dijumpai oleh sesosok wanita yang rambutnya panjang, berpakaian baju putih lusuh, dan mukanya itu hancur teman-teman. Ngeri banget, aku benar-benar merinding. Teman-teman bisa lihat sendiri tuh, merinding dari tadi aku ngomong tuh merinding. Semoga saja nanti.
As night falls, the calm turns into creeping tension. Strange noises echo around him, and shadows move just beyond the light. The uneasy vibe only grows stronger. The most chilling part is the backstory. Locals say that in 2018 or 2019, a woman's decomposed body was found hidden beneath the forest floor right where he's camping. She had been missing for days, and her remains were only found because someone smelled something foul while collecting firewood. Since then, people have claimed to see a ghostly figure in a white dress with long tangled hair and a distorted face wandering the area. To capture anything unusual, he sets a camera outside his tent and tries to sleep. But around 11:30 p.m., he's jolted awake by a loud bang and what sounds like crying.
Dan sekarang itu sudah jam 12:30 teman-teman. Tadi itu aku bangun, saya mendengar suara kayak ledakan gitu teman-teman, kaget duar gitu. Tapi sayang banget ini tadi kamera mati ya, asem tenan. Dan setelah suara ledakan itu banyak banget suara tangisan gitu teman-teman, kaget aku langsung bangun. Tapi semoga saja ada yang terekam sama kamera ya teman-teman, soalnya aku nggak berani ngecek.
He checks his equipment only to realize the battery died moments before the noise. Still shaken, he grabs a flashlight and steps out, only to catch a glimpse of a white figure in the darkness behind him.
Bukan pohon lu teman-teman ya, bukan lu. Ih, Allahu Akbar, astagfirullahaladzim, Allahu Akbar. Ih, gerak. Ih, bukan itu, Allahu Akbar, astagfirullahaladzim, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Halo ya. Ih, astagfirullahaladzim. Ih, gak ada. Allahu Akbar. Ih, Allahu Akbar, astagfirullahaladzim. La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. Halo, siapa kamu? Tuh merinding semua lu, asam. Ih, siapa ini? Allahu Akbar. Ih, ada megang kupingku teman-teman.
At first, he tries to rationalize it, thinking maybe it's just a tree. But the figure moves. As he approaches, the camera begins glitching, something that's happened in his past videos when unexplained events occur. The deeper he goes into the forest, the colder it gets. Then, something touches his ear, an icy brush that clearly terrifies him. His reactions feel raw and unfiltered, far from over-the-top dramatics. Realizing things might escalate, he starts praying out loud, begging whatever's there not to harm him. Eventually, the fear overwhelms him, and he pleads to leave safely. The video ends with him backing away from the forest, visibly shaken, thanking viewers and hoping the worst is over. What makes this video so gripping isn't just the ghost story. It's the mix of tragic history, real emotion, and unexplained moments caught on camera. Whether you believe in the paranormal or not, one thing is certain. This was not just a regular camping trip. Number 8. A young boy's daily trip to school is like something out of a nightmare. He races through dense forests every morning, not to beat traffic, but to avoid a tribe rumored to be cannibals.
Ne va pas venir aujourd'hui. Donc je retourne à la maison.
In one video, we see him with a new bike, likely his best shot at putting distance between himself and whatever may be lurking in the shadows. Some call it bravery, others call it madness. But for these two, one hiker and one student, the forest isn't just trees and trails. It's something far more dangerous. James, the creator behind Haunted House The Fam, has explored countless abandoned and haunted places, but this visit to an old farmstead on February 20th, 2019 would leave him more shaken than most. The property was massive, scattered with crumbling barns and decaying buildings. Locals had warned of paranormal activity, strange noises, ghost sightings, and unexplained events. James, always eager to investigate the unknown, couldn't resist.
Oh gosh. It could just be like a huge thing for storage. Because it is like, it looks like an outdoor setup. Maybe they had plants and stuff in here, I'm thinking. Oh, what's this? Oh, wait a second. Oh, this is spooky. Oh my gosh, okay. It seems very sturdy though. I think I'm okay up here. Wow, guys. Talk about a place for some EVPs. Now, I've heard that this place, this property, the family passed away and that... Oh, God. Oh, jeez, James, no way. Okay, maybe not, guys. Bad freaking idea right there. The floor just about caved in on me.
As he stepped into one of the barns, the floor beneath him nearly gave way, sending a jolt of fear through him. Strange noises echoed from the shadows, possibly animals, but James couldn't be sure. Still, he pressed on. The main house stood further ahead, rumored to be the center of the activity. He fought through thick brush and webs until he finally found a way in.
Tracking here, a little bushwhacking, guys. Definitely nothing wrong with that. So you can tell right here, there used to be a house and it was torn down, which is what I think the rest of these buildings are going to be, is torn down. And somewhere down here is a house. I know for sure. So we're going to find out. So there is a small apartment in this house that I've been into before in the backside, but I've never been able to get into the main part of the house. I'm going to see if there's any way in, because the front door is locked. And if it's locked, I just can't get in. Oh, spiderwebs, no. Wait, I see a gate over here. Oh, God, right into another spiderweb. Oh, God. They're getting me, fam. They're getting me. Oh, God, more spiderwebs. Oh. Shoot, I don't think there's going to be a way in. I see windows. Crap. All right, so I don't think there's a way in here. Found a way in. This place is creepy. Golly. Dude, there's something freaking me out about this place, guys. Like, what if there's somebody in here? Hello? Is anyone?
The air inside was thick and heavy. The walls were peeling, the room silent, but it didn't feel empty. Something was off. As James explored the space, he couldn't shake the feeling that he was being watched.
I have such a freaking bad vibe in here, guys. Is there anyone in here? Okay, nothing so far. Guys, this probably is a lot bigger than I thought. Like, I didn't even know this part of the house existed when I came here. Oh, what's that? Whoa! No way. Are those old? Okay, those are books. Never mind. I'm getting all excited over nothing, guys. I thought it was something else. Okay, I thought that was a record player and a bunch of records. Okay. Close it. What kind of stuff they got in here? What the hell? Hello? Oh, this place gives me the heebie-jeeb. Radar combo. That's not for us. Trying to watch my lights too, guys. Oh, nice little kitchen. Man, I tell you what, this place is. Oops, that's me. This place is freaking spooky, guys. I'm freaking scared. What's in there? Okay, that's weird, guys. Let me know if you heard. Like, I heard a noise. I thought it was the door that closed. I could be wrong. That is really freaky, though. No way. No freaking way. How did those things... Guys. Okay, I got the freaking heebie-jeebies now. That was not moving when I came in here. I even looked at it. What the heck? Was that like that? Dude, I don't know about this, guys. This place is freaking me out a little bit. All right. We need to get the heck out of here because this freaks me out, guys. Oh! What the hell?
Objects that hadn't moved were suddenly in different spots. He heard doors creaking, distant footsteps, and unexplained sounds from just around the corner. Trying to stay calm, he continued filming, but...
Dude, I better not come in here. I'm getting out of here, guys. Like, this is crazy. What the hell was that? What the hell was that?
But tension kept building. At one point, a loud sound sent him into a full panic. He called out, but no one answered. Convinced he was not alone, James made the decision to get out. He climbed through a window and hurried back to safety, finally breathing a sigh of relief once he reached the road. It was one of the most unnerving experiences of his life. Despite all his past investigations, this one stayed with him. For once, even he admitted, there are some places you don't go back to.